As executive director of MASSPIRG, Janet Dominitz isn't only worried about consumers being cheated by shrinkflation, she's also concerned by the extra trash it creates.
We pay for that as consumers, and it costs us not just in dollars and cents, but in the health of our environment.
We just have to reduce what we're throwing away. There is no way.
The pollution from plastic is everywhere, and when it becomes waste in landfills and incinerators, it's all bad news. So we have to get rid of the pollution.
Ever get a robocall from your own area code that turns out to be a scam?
The FCC says that we waste the equivalent of $3 billion a year worth of time on scam robocalls.
We always have a harsh winter here, and we're going to suffer from higher heating bills in the winter regardless.
Deidre Cummings is with MASSPIRG, a consumer watchdog. She says anybody worried about higher heating bills should check out the state's Energy Rebates and Incentives program.
When you're going to fix a hole in your roof, you don't wait till it rains.
The recent report found that more than half of ambulance rides by insured patients result in a surprise bill. Those rides cost patients roughly $130 million a year.
Many surprise medical bills like the one they received were eliminated by the No Surprises Act, legislation passed by Congress in 2020 that protects consumers against most surprise bills for emergency services, including life-saving helicopter flights. But what it didn't get rid of were surprise bills from regular ground ambulances. Patricia Kelmar is with the U.S. Public Interest Research Group, or PIRG.
Congress decided to acknowledge the problem by creating a federal committee to look at the problem more deeply.
Kelmar is on that committee.
There are fixed costs when it comes to ambulance treatment. We should set a price that is tied to costs.
Repair laws are in effect for products from tractors to appliances to digital devices in 4 states. And debate is underway in 24 more states, pushed in a campaign by the U.S. Public Interest Research Group, led by Nathan Proctor.
We estimated in a report that we did called Repair Saves Families Big, that if consumers would repair instead of replace their electronics, they could save $382 on average per household, which equals about $50 billion per year when averaged across all the households in America. So this is big money.
It's not just saving money, but saving our planet.
Because manufacturing cell phones takes so much energy and so many materials, if Americans use their cell phones for 1 year longer on average, it have the same benefits for the climate as taking 636,000 cars off the road.
So chances are Santa will be dropping off some high-tech toys for the kids this year, right? But are these gadgets safe? A new report from the Public Interest Research Group took a look at the risks that smart toys can pose to children. R.J. Cross, director of the U.S. PIRG Education Fund Don't Sell My Data campaign, joining us this morning to talk more about what is under the tree this year. What are the risks here with some of these items?
One is toys that connect to the internet can sometimes have unsecured connections. That means you're not having to enter a password or, push a button on the toy to connect. And these can actually be hacked by strangers in the area to use a microphone or a camera and can eavesdrop on your child or even talk to your child through the toy, which is very scary for parents.
A bill to protect firefighters here in the state from toxic PFAS is heading to Governor Healey's desk.
Exposure is linked to liver and kidney damage, reproductive and developmental harm, and certain cancers. And with the passing of this bill, the fight has only begun to protect the public's health from forever chemicals.
And that's at getting rid of PFAS that are in a whole bunch of products, not only firefighting gear. We need to double down and look to our leaders to help continue this fight.
For over 50 years, MASSPIRG students have worked throughout Massachusetts colleges and universities to make sure our peers have the skills, training, and opportunities they need to create a better, sustainable future.